Right, and this is just going to be a quick test, really, more than anything. I haven't played this in ages, had to reset up the wheel to work with it, had to reinstall Forza. So we'll see how we get on with the settings.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Brakes work surprisingly well, considering.
You have arrived at your destination.
Still think I need to tweak their wheel settings. Oh, that's not going to slow down in time.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's have a look at the map. I don't know if I want to be in this section or go back over to the other side. A little judder. I need to see what their yeah, I need to find a way of checking my FPS.
Turn left. Forza Live will begin soon. Good luck. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived early. Forzathon Live will begin soon.
Oh, that's what that was, okay. I haven't played it for such a long time, I forgot what does what.
You have arrived at your destination.
Really?
You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Get off my screen.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yes. Let's go across. Don't want to be here. Brother Sharp, how you doing? They disable so much stuff just to get the game to work. It's ridiculous. What are you doing, Wheel? You're off in your own little world.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here.
I sworn I turned that guy. I think I've got a shed load of stuff to do over here. Game's been updated and I haven't been playing it. Hey Throttle, yeah, it's got Lego in it.
To do so.
But we're back in the UK side of things now. I cannot remember the map at all. Still got my sequential working as well with it. That'll be handy when it comes to doing the rally cars. I haven't got my H pattern working though because I still got to program that in. Across the tracks.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Just going to do wonders for the suspension on this car.
Turn left.
Oh, I didn't want to go that far around.
In 100 yards, turn left.
The electric rallycross, I think this should be really interesting. I mean, you know, it lends itself well to electric races because they're short stints. Just won't have the noise, although it's got its own noise for the video I saw on it.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Only the handbrake is turning.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Oh yeah, the power they've got is, you know, it's instant power. Probably way more than what they used to.
200 yards, turn right.
Still graphically, this is a lovely looking game.
Turn right.
Missed my turning.
You have arrived at your destination.
See what this is about, shall we? Any coffee left or did I drink it all? Spent nearly half an hour just trying to set the game up and trying to get it to stream. Oh, no audio because we turned the audio off.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here.
Lovely. Can we get on with it, please?
I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver.
Oh man, the steering's really light on this.
Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy.
Whoa.
It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM.
Whoa, I'm too busy reading chat. Get back to the track. Hey! Quick, 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 quick. Gotta keep the speed up, have we? Alright then.
Of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case.
Hey Jensen, how you doing? Yeah, something's not quite right. I'm trying to fathom out what it is.
Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing.
Need to get those credits up. I'm so behind on this game. There's probably people out there with all the cars under the sun. I'll take that. That's better than nothing. Oh wow, that was an achievement as well. Need to check. That's the wrong stand. Don't think this game is enjoying having high frequency on the monitor. See if that runs a little bit smoother. I was seeing a bit judder. I don't know if you were. Drift. Don't expect me to drift. It's not even set up at the moment. I haven't even got the wheel set up properly. I literally installed the game. I just want to see if I can
BMW
stream
1M. Great car. Hang on. That's my BMW 1M.
My steering wheel though isn't set up for drifting at all. It's way too.
Seriously, not funny. Who gave Stig the keys?
Not responding as I wanted to yet. I'm still seeing a little bit of screen tear. I'll have to fathom that out.
I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Ode to Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, there is something that's not running right. Tab out a second. Right in. I don't know if my temperatures. I've had to turn off my graphics card's monitoring software, which controls the fans. I'm wondering whether that's causing an issue. I need to monitor my temps, but I don't know if it will make the game crash when I do this now. The game doesn't like the software I use for monitoring. So, you know, I'll go back to the game, we'll see what the temps are doing. They're at 71 now, and that's just in the menu.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now. It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural
It's just like a giant advert, isn't it?
In 400 yards, turn left.
Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all.
Turn left.
Yeah, I'm getting massive slowdown. Oh my god, it's really annoying why I can't work out what's causing it. Hey Ray, how you doing? Let me put that back up. I'm trying to remember if I was playing this in full screen before or not. See if that gets it working smoothly. I'm doing alright, I'm just trying to get this all configured again. For the life of me, I can't remember how I had it running before. Doesn't seem to be updating smoothly to me. Temps are okay, they're running at what? 50 odd percent low. Temperature on this GPU is 69, a little bit high, but nothing major.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Three-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, as much sideways action as you like.
You can turn the wheel off, can't you? At least mine's turned off.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs. Look at the smoke! Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right. Back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed
Yeah, I
camera
think it's
on
just
the
in the menu
M68.
options, so you can do
Rumour
like a
has it
HUD
it
option.
only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster.
The flames coming out the front. Oh, there's a bit of delay between the gear shifts. We're not going that way.
Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly.
Oh yeah, I can imagine playing Farm Simulator with this. It doesn't exactly turn easy, this thing. Feel it wallowing as you
Here comes
try.
speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Wow! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread
24,
slurry in a
terrible.
hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different.
Right. Still checking the settings. On medium. Can't remember if I was running on medium or high before. Really got to restart the game to do that. Yeah, go on. Since they updated it with Top Gear, I don't know. How you doing, Andy? Look at the amazing graphics and how it loads when you're running widescreen. It's like, I can't read a thing. I'll mute that a second because I love stupid music coming through now. Does this every time. Right then, I think we're in. Oh, what's put me all the way back there? Oh, God.
Welcome back, Rick.
Yada, yada, yada. Right, we've got to go back again.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Goddamn streamer mode's been turned off again. Keep forgetting it does that every time you. Alright. Should be fine. Tab out a second. Do that. Big Ben now, is it working now? No, it still isn't. Radio off, there we are. Thank God for that. Really hate the way when you do a set in this game, it doesn't save it permanently, it's only until restart. It's, you know, so frustrating that even Microsoft Gaming can't even get their game to work properly. Right, where are we? Map. Right, I need to turn around. Let's go back over to that side again. Yeah, it is graphically still very good. Right. No. Go away. Where were we? Where's the bloomin' Top Gear thing gone again? There. Thanks. Let's go there and drive.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Still not running as smooth as I'd like it to.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, we've overcooked it.
arrived at your destination.
Right, let's continue these chapters from Top Gear. Get this out of the way.
I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down, the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go?
That's a mean-looking taxi. I wouldn't mind if one of them turned up.
I had a word with Aisha. Asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it. The cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. The acceleration is brutal. Hope that meter charges by the minute. This could be a cheap ride.
In 100 yards, turn left.
Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower.
V12.
Plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably. Oh, yes. Spot on. Lightning reactions, quick hands. From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
Yep. Oh, feed it in. We're going straight on me. Yeah.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dry drag strip. So they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
In 100 yards, turn right.
We weren't going to make that corner. Oh shit, that was not good. Getting up the speed is good, scrubbing off the speed is not very good.
Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Good work from the stick there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, one in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy.
Who needs a handbrake?
A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me
Only
an
got the
idea.
one. Might have to go back and do that sometime. At least we got there. Getting the damn thing to slow down is a challenge itself. Go on, we're gonna get something nice. Loads of money? No. 30's 30, I suppose. Lights are glowing quite a bit. Holy crap.
This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Not that left.
Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has 4-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example. That's a 4-wheel drive car on mud tyres completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Just a little bit of ball.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds.
Didn't feel like
Turn
it.
right.
it's time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first, what goes up must come down.
Do we try going straight down? Or should we follow the road?
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Nope, we're not going down that. He went the wrong way.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Charges for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting, even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn right.
He said 400 yards. Why am I turning so early? I need to look at the map more often.
Recalculating route.
All right, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Trouble.
Take as long as you like. I've got nothing else to do.
Sure, because we went the wrong way at one point. Alright then, so we might have to try that again, but this time on the way down we'll just go straight down. Hope we don't crash. Right.
The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly
Go
tyres.
straight through, there's a lot of trees.
400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route.
That was close.
Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has 4-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example. That's a 4-wheel drive car on mud tyres, completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon.
200 yards, turn sharp left.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. In 100 yards, turn left.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Now it's time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first, what goes up must come down.
It must do indeed.
That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Charges for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting, even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
It's good to know that these cars you don't have to worry about, you can just trash. Eek! Apart from that bit there. Ooh, that's a treat. That's another one. Can't see. Yeah, that's a hard wall. Shit. Hope this wall doesn't go on for too long, or I'm screwed.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Goes all the way up here though. Oh no. Should have stuck to the road.
Right. All this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Stick to the road for now.
In 400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right.
Whoa.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's Seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
In 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, so close.
And there we go. The top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around.
1 star. Oh, we did so well on that one. Ah, oh, no spin. Let's see what's next.
Now, I said we'd be driving some British classics, and you don't
Mini.
get more British than a car built in Birmingham designed by a man from Greece. Anyway, here it is, an original Mini Cooper S, an icon of 60s engineering. It was designed for cities, but this is the wide-body one, so we're going to need a bit more room. And I know just the place. Ready, Stick? The Mini is cleverly packaged,
Yeah, this ain't
capable of
bog
carrying
standard.
4 people and their luggage. Hand luggage, presumably. The Cooper S was the car to beat on the famous Monte Carlo rally. It pretty much wiped the floor with the competition.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
The Cooper S was developed by a bloke called John Cooper, who also built F1 cars, so it had real racing pedigree. And it wasn't just Monte Carlo either. The British Saloon Car Championship, the Thousand Lakes Rally, even the Australian Touring Car Championship. Almost any time the Mini turned up, it won.
In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
And here we are. Told you it was spacious. We've got everything we
Put
need
my
here.
fingerprint
An
right in the
airfield,
middle of the screen.
original rapid runabout and the Stig. I'm looking forward to this. Look at that, laying down some rubber there.
Oh,
Not that
great.
it has much to
Skills
lay.
target. I hate
After all,
skills
tiny wheels mean
targets.
tiny tyres.
That's not turning.
that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Lovely work there. Short wheelbase, front wheel drive. It's really not an easy car to slide, this.
Got caught up. Didn't make it.
Whoops. Happens to the best of us. One more go should do
I
it.
hate skills, and I haven't done it for ages, and my wheel still isn't set up right.
Look at that. Laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently.
That didn't work. We'll let you in there. I can't get it like that.
One more run, I reckon.
Hoping
we'll get it next
you
time.
can get in there, but I don't think you can. It was worth a shot. Stupid thing.
Look at
Let's have a
that.
little
Laying
look
down
around.
some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Someone tell the Stig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing.
Thank God for that. Really gonna get way more points. Something that I'll need to practice at. What's next?
Here we are then, Edinburgh, where it's time for a spot of turbocharged tourism with this, the mighty Porsche GT2 RS. All we need now is our tour guide, Muck Stig, the world's worst Scotsman, allergic to tartan, absolutely petrified of bagpipes, also I've heard. Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in
viewpoint this car
Edinburgh
is
and get
really
back here before
wrong.
they all stop ringing.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Not so much trying to take that wide. Gone down the wrong one. Shit.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You want to be going for that.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn left.
Whoop.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Nippy little thing, isn't it? 0 to 60 takes 2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing. Ooh, inch perfect there. It's wider than a regular 911, this GT2, and about 20 times more terrifying. Basically,
like on that
the
view.
perfect device for nipping in and out of city traffic.
In 400 yards, turn right.
It might be street legal, but it's only a pair of fireproof underpants away from being a full-blown racing car.
In 200 yards, turn right.
On to the
At
next.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
It's a real masterpiece of engineering, this GT2 RS. The wheels are made from magnesium, the exhaust is titanium. It's exotic, savage, and utterly bonkers. I love it!
He loves
Turn
it.
left.
Excellent hooliganry. That's what 700 horsepower and rear-wheel drive will do for you if you have the guts for it. And an effective laundry detergent.
Come on, donuts.
In 200 yards.
Should the locals appreciate
turn
that?
Sharp right. Turn sharp right.
It's limited to 211 miles an hour. Any faster and it would need special tyres. But with the stick behind the wheel, who knows?
Trouble. I was hoping for a gap, it just didn't appear. I was thinking maybe I should go to the other side of the road.
Bring it back around. Let's have another
Didn't
crack
make
at
it
this.
because I was stupid. Oh well, gives us a chance to do that again. It's quite a fun car to drive, that one. It's a little bit tail happy.
Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get back here before they all stop ringing.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Shit.
Turn left.
Great start. Messed up again.
What a car this is. 3.8 litre flat six, 2 turbos, 700 horsepower, all wrapped up in carbon fibre with wings, stripes, holes and vents for snorting in the air.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Nippy little thing, isn't it? 0 to 60 takes 2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing. Inch perfect there. It's wider than a regular 911, this GT2, and about 20 times more terrifying. Basically, the perfect device for nipping in and out of city traffic.
In 200 yards, turn right.
It might be street legal, but it's only a pair of fireproof underpants away from being a full-blown racing car.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
No. Shit.
It's a real masterpiece of engineering, this GT2 RS. The wheels are made from magnesium, the exhaust is titanium. It's exotic, savage, and utterly bonkers.
Shit.
I love it!
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
It's limited to 211 miles an hour. Any faster and it would need special tyres. But with the stick behind the wheel, who knows?
No.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. At the roundabout, take the
Close.
first exit.
roundabout, which is here.
Into the final stretch now. Note to Stig, remember to park properly at the end. And watch out for traffic wardens. Good work. Hard on those carbon ceramic brakes now. They can stop a locomotive dead in its tracks.
We did it! Definitely got to improve those stars, though.
I told you we'd finish with a fan's favourite, and here it is. No, not the lorry. The thing on the back, under the tarp. You'll love it. But first we need to move it into position. Thankfully, we have our very own haulage expert. A trucker's trucker. No load too large. Yes, it's Big Rig Stig. Right, now take it easy, Stig. That's some expensive cargo you have back there. Costs as much as a house. And weighs about the same, too.
Oh, I get 4 minutes.
Worked out what it is yet? Okay, here are some cryptic clues. It's all-wheel drive, but not four-wheel drive. It's a wagon, but you definitely don't need a horse to pull it.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, jeez. A little bit of understeer around that one.
That's 5 tons of flatbed carrying 4 tons on its back. Don't you just hate getting stuck behind a slow, lumbering old... Wait a minute. It's actually accelerating. Up a hill. I guess that's what 900 foot-pounds of torque does for you. That plus trucker Stig. Almost there. Just park it up and we'll whip those covers off. Good job, Big Rig Stig. Suits you, you know.
What did I do?
Although, come to think of it, maybe pick up some more your style. Especially the one we have in store. I give you the Mercedes G63 AMG 6x6. It's the ultimate off-roader, a 4-ton, 6-wheel sports utility truck. Basically, a G-Wagon with the back half of a pickup thrown in for free.
That's the huge.
Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
In 200 yards, turn right.
At least they tried to copy the engine.
Turn right.
supposed to go up there. Shit.
With all of the wheels comes all of the grip. The 6x6 turns mountains into motorways. Is there anything it can't conquer?
In 200 yards, turn left.
Oh, someone call air traffic control.
No.
I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
It makes 536 horsepower and more than 760 newton meters of torque. With that speed limiter removed and with the stick behind the wheel, it'll do 125 miles an hour, with a bit of a run-up. It's tough, the 6x6. After all, it was originally made for the Australian Army.
Straight
It's
line it.
basically a tank with heated seats.
In 200 yards, turn left.
It can wade through a meter of water, this thing. Most cars need full scuba kit at that depth. Ridiculous.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Top job there, Stig. Take tomorrow off. No idea what Stig does with a day off. Experimental dance, goat yoga, bog snorkeling. Anyway, I've been Chris Harris, I still am, and this has been the Top Gear Horizons special. Thanks for coming.
So
Now,
exciting.
let's go see what this Forza-thon live thing's all about.
Amps on the old PC are running a bit hot. Peaking at 77. And on the GPU isn't running properly. Let's have a look. Nope, it's not letting me do that. That's... Oh well, we'll carry on for now. It's not reaching anywhere bad at the moment. What's next? Oh, okay. Looks like we've got a few of those to do. Crap, what's nearby?
200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I think I wanted to come in here actually. I wanted to go up. And I can't go up that way, so I'm going to have to go out over the far side.
You have arrived at your destination.
Trouble, wasn't looking. It's not going to buff up, is it? Ow. That one. Skill streaks. Look at that one. Got a destination. Let's kick over there.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 100 yards, turn sharp right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Smooth.
yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Have I? I think I have.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Whoa, I didn't get that timed right today. I thought there was a sign here, but clearly I can't see it. Probably stupid one on top of the building there.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In
Flipping it.
200 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. Turn sharp right. You have arrived at your destination.
Very nice, am I right? Hans has got a consultancy out here testing cars. He's a brilliant engineer, but not much of a driver, so he's looking for a business partner. Want to join the insurance business? Welcome to the insurance business, eh? You're going to love this.
So, you are the one Joel has sent to help me, yes? My name is Hans Liebold. For 30 years, I designed and built performance vehicles in Germany, but I have come to the festival to pursue a more exciting vocation. insurance.
Yeah, really
That
exciting.
was a joke. I'm trying to put you at your ease. It seems I have failed. No matter. Let us begin. Now, the claimant in our first case poses an interesting question around acceleration and downforce. Now, if you would kindly take this Volkswagen Type 2 and attempt to make it take off. I assure you this is theoretically possible, given sufficient
Stay.
speed. I have set your navigation.
Turn left.
There's gonna be a barrel of laughs. Actually, this looks completely mad on triple screens.
It appears I have forgotten to close the roads to traffic. But we must reproduce conditions as closely as possible, yes? And so the claim is disproved. The Volkswagen Type 2 cannot fly. But to be truthful, I'm not surprised by the results of this experiment. But you will learn I'm nothing if not thorough.
Yes, who knew it couldn't fly? Money's going up. I was on 10, I was on 18. Good. Great.
Hello! I'm pleased to see you again. Not merely for professional purposes, but also because of our developing social connection. Now, this is a BMW Isetta. For its size, it is deceptively powerful and also highly maneuverable, though I think perhaps not so maneuverable for the claimant who delivered theirs into the back of a furniture truck.
Gotta get a free
So,
ride.
if you would please test the Isetta's ability to navigate traffic whilst avoiding collisions. For the experiment and for your own safety, of course.
This one doesn't work so well with triple screens. Shame. The right route, there's no traffic at all.
And so the claim is disproved. With sufficient driver applications, the BMW Isetta may navigate even dense traffic. I will inform the claimant
Oh yeah, the
that
really
they
dense,
must
that was
simply
like 2
try
cars.
harder.
Oh no, credit's still only 10. I don't know what I was looking at. 17.
Our next case involves an outlandish claim and a vehicle with something of a reputation here in Britain, which I believe to be undeserved. You know this, the Reliant Supervan. With some small stability enhancements, this design, in my opinion, is quite sound.
Stabilizers.
You will proceed, please, to Bamborough Castle, where we will attempt a small and highly scientific jump.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Ah, you see? My enhancements greatly improve stability with no detriment to the look of the car. If anything, a small improvement, I think.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Good. Now, to recreate the conditions of the accident which resulted in a claim for damages to a church roof. You see, the fiberglass construction makes the Reliant Supervan light enough to become airborne. It lacks, I think, in aerodynamics and engine power. For this next test, I have compensated, perhaps overcompensated. We shall see. It occurs to me that I have added no additional safety features, but at least you will be landing on sand. It worked. I mean, of course it worked. And so we see that it is entirely possible to deposit a Reliant Supervan in the belfry of a country church. I will contact the claimant and pass on the good news. Well, the results anyway.
Oh, they did a better run-up, I think. What is next?
Do you know that in my spare time I am an avid watcher of films? Oh yes, one of my favorite films sees young people having personal revelations whilst racing classic cars. See if you can tell what it is. Now, one of my claimants has apparently tried to recreate scenes of the film, which features a Morris Minor similar to this one, with limited success. We will require city conditions onto traffic lights. So, Edinburgh, if you please.
Turn left.
I don't think I'd mind having this.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Whoa, shit.
Edinburgh is not so much like the California of the film, but perhaps we can use our imaginations. Well done. You have achieved the optimal result for the first part of our test, which
Nice
is,
parking.
I'm not so sure. This is a uniquely American word, but cruising, I think, yes? Now we must test the drag race performance of the Morris Minor with a few small engine modifications of my own. This is not strictly reproducing conditions of the film, but nor is the speed trap we are borrowing from the Horizon Festival. Now, straight line speed is our object. If it helps, you may imagine you are racing against an impossibly handsome actor. Excellent. I will advise the claimants that they may be confident lining up against an Austin Healey sprite, as in the film. Once the Morris Minor returns from the crash repairer, of course.
Hey, Oldest Gamer, how you doing? We're just going through a little bit of Forza now. We've got it back on the old PC.
I must confess, I was confused by our next case involving a racing truck. I was not aware of such a term. I had to consult with Horizon to find a suitable test vehicle.
Need one of
Though
them
I
in the
was not
ETS,
disappointed
please.
with the result. Perhaps before we begin testing, you would like a chance to, how do you say, get a feel for this machine?
Look at that. Imagine that parked in your driveway. Holy crap.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, we're gonna have to brake a lot more than that. Mind you, those trees probably don't stand a chance.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Whoops. Tail end swung out. Trouble. Bit of a lump to try and steer.
Very good. Unlike our claimant, you have passed the first test. The vehicle
It's a
is
miracle.
not upside down.
Yet.
Our
missed the
claimant
word.
insists that these so-called high-performance heavy vehicles are simply too fast to manage variable terrain. We will attempt not only to prove otherwise, but to demonstrate they are much faster when kept firmly on the road. You may feel an urge to go off-road. Despite my carefully plotted route, you will please resist this urge.
I know, right? Do with some couple of racing trucks in ETS. Graphics are really well improved. Mind you, if there's some development behind the team, they could probably get to this kind of level of graphics. I'd be happy with ETS look like this. I mean, I know this doesn't have brilliant force feedback, but at least it has force feedback compared to ETS, which is just pretty limp.
Ah, you see. Much improved acceleration over flat ground.
Uh-oh.
Enhanced traction through tight corners, yes.
Not
also, I
that
must
enhanced.
congratulate you on your restraint.
Oh crap. What just hit? No, I'm stuck.
In any case, we learned an important lesson about driver error before we try again, yes?
That was weird. Something just sent me sideways. I had no idea what it was.
You may feel an urge to go off-road, despite my carefully plotted route. You will please resist this urge.
Try again. Whoa. Don't go too wide.
Ah, you see. Much improved acceleration over flat ground.
Somewhere down here,
Enhanced
I lost it,
traction
so slow
through
down a bit.
tight corners, yes. Also, I must congratulate you on your restraint.
Doesn't want to turn, watch the trees. Whoa.
Downhill roads provide increased downforce
Yeah, well, this
as
game,
well as speed.
Thanks for the two. Best slow down, just in case.
You see, we may dispute the claims that the racing truck cannot be controlled. Indeed, if yours was refrigerated, you could quite easily deliver milk or eggs or other perishable goods.
A good looking truck as well, though. I'd have it. Wheel spin! What do we get? Oh, really? Still got the crummy outfits in you? Well, that was worth it. Get an epic blazer. That's my total winnings. What's next?
My friend, did you know that video footage of our investigations is highly sought after around the festival? I was not aware so many young people were considering insurance as a career. In any case, we have a new claim and a new test vehicle, perfect for scouting our new test location. Please enjoy the scenery as well as the performance.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Holy crap.
In
Bet they would have loved this.
Turn sharp left. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Oh, it was such an
100
amazing
yards.
jacket.
Turn sharp left.
God, it's so... bleh, bleh. Uh-oh, trouble.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Please notice the superior grip and downforce on tight turns. Also, these woods are nice.
Thanks. They're so lovely. No. No. That was a bad timing to say the least.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Notice the improved acceleration as we pass the dam. A little of my handiwork. The acceleration, not the dam.
In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
The vehicle is performing well, yes? Good. You should be approaching the quarry now. So, what do you think? A suitable location for a machine as rugged as this, yes?
Probably going to be a skill thing.
Now, allow me to explain. Our claimant has explored this very quarry in a Willis MB, similar to ours, though they have expressed dissatisfaction with their performance upgrades. Through a combination of my work and your skill, we will now set about, very politely, proving them wrong. May I suggest a more aggressive approach to navigation? You see the sat-nav? Please ignore this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
Trouble. Oh.
Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
In Germany, we would call this test kaput. Let us reset and try again.
I just noticed there was a timer on it, so I was like, hold on a minute. That made no sense. I said ignore it.
You see the sat-nav? Please ignore this.
So just get straight there. Okay. I'll do that then.
In 100 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right.
I will make it known to the client that the Willis MB is more than adequate to their purposes of vertical movement and visceral excitement.
Shit. Only 1 star. Next on the list.
Hello, good day. How are you? Now that we have enjoyed the small talk, we may proceed to the next case, involving an acceleration test in normal traffic conditions. Now, this is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle, into which I have placed a 2.5-liter F4 turbo engine. Partly to replicate the conditions of the claim, but also because I would very much like to see what happens.
Well, that's about the only Beetle I'd like to own.
You should perhaps be careful with this vehicle. I may have overdone it. Actually, you know, the claim concerns a driver very much overdoing it. So by all means, how is it you say, put the foot down.
Put the foot down. Close.
case closed, though I must say I like this claimant. All those years working in Germany, never once did I think to do this to a Volkswagen.
I'd have that. But I would hate Beetles the best of times, but that's probably the best one to have.
Our next claimant extensively modified a 1955 Chevy 150 utility sedan, with a view to turning it into a rally car. This is not so far beyond the realms of possibility. The vehicle is heavy, yes, but with all-wheel drive and rally-tuned springs and dampers, it could be done. The claimant's attempt resulted, of course, in complete failure, but I am confident that ours will not.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oops.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
No. Jesus, that was close.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, sound through the tunnel is awesome. I like that.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Might want to fix your fence.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
All in all, a highly adequate rally car. And we should not discount the
I don't know about that.
psychological effect upon the competition of being overtaken by a collector's item. Ah, greetings once again. So, we have our modified Chevy 150. Now we must test the claim that it will make a competitive rally car. I am confident in the vehicle's performance, and I have observed enough of your experimental driving technique to be confident in you also. Ah, now, you will need a co-driver, of course. This will be me.
Lovely. Accelerates
Steady
well.
incline, four-wheel drive, hold the rear end tight. That did not sound as it should. You see how those wide tires and reduced weight handle the corners? The claimant failed to grasp this.
Actually, it drives pretty well over the dirt.
Rough ground. Trust the improved suspension. Hard left now. Stay on the road. Now,
Can use the rally
decline.
shift.
Suspension, braking, and steady nerves.
Woo.
Such power in the big Chevrolet engine. This the claimant grasped a little too well, I think. Yeah, most satisfactory. Yourself and the car. The claimant will be pleased to know we have succeeded where they catastrophically failed. Or perhaps they will not.
Oh my gosh. Don't know how many more I've got to go on this one. Give me a car, go on, something nice. Or $1 million. What a stupid shirt. Not exactly what I would be looking for.
Have you noticed an upward trend in peculiar insurance cases since we began our work? I have noticed this. Is it possible we are, how would you say, a bad influence? And here is one such case. The claimant wishes to establish the absolute maximum capabilities and tolerances of the Myers-Manx Dune buggy. Ah, well, if test the Dune buggy we must, then test the Dune buggy we will.
Whoa.
Turn left.
That feels so much fun. Holy crap.
will make a prime testing location. I think also away from prying eyes. I knew insurance would be difficult. I did not know it would be so popular. Now, the Manx here has been outfitted with the latest accelerometers, lateral G-force meters, and impact sensors. I will be using the data to build a detailed telemetric profile. All I require from you is that you drive like you have no concern for your own safety.
That should be pretty easy.
Please accept as a token of my esteem that I think this will not be so difficult a task for you.
Oh shit. That's not going to slow down in time, is it?
I would describe this performance as slightly unbalanced, but certainly not unsafe.
Well, all I've got is flat land. What do you expect me to do?
So, we have successfully established the tolerances of the Myers Manx. To what end, I'm not sure. We have received no claims of damage to dune buggies, except perhaps our own.
What are we on now? 9 or 10? I have no idea. 10.
I'm afraid this case represents our last together as colleagues and work-related social companions. For the moment. As long as there is insurance, my friend, there will be bizarre insurance claims. For example, this claimant placed a 2.6-liter rotary engine inside a production Mazda Miata MX-5. As you're aware,
Nice.
this type of engine is more common in high-performance propeller-driven aircraft. If you would please take it and ascertain just how badly this can go wrong. The first phase of testing will be along standard country roads with mild undulations next to the coast.
Trouble.
So, the data is adequate but incomplete. Please do not concern yourself with the howling noise. This is quite normal. Endeavor to gather more information, please.
was a wall.
Well done. But I feel we would gain further illumination with further acceleration. Do you not think so?
Trouble.
Excellent. Now we begin the highway testing phase. Please exceed 200 miles an hour along this section for optimum data gathering.
That's not gonna turn. Thing keeps on going. Shit.
Ah, interesting. My calculations suggest a performance of this kind should result in total spontaneous engine disassembly. And yet, here you are.
Oh, that wasn't gonna grip.
Well, I must say, whether the claim was proved or disproved, it was a great deal of fun, and I have you to thank. I know you are busy at the festival. I'm sure I will see more of you. But if you should ever leave, I hope you will consider a career in insurance.
Finally got a 3.
Hans might not show it, but he's grateful. Really. He loves setting up test conditions, but he hates driving.
Get in a straight line for that one. Yep. Best not to do it in the snow, I guess. Or not in that car, anyway. Anyway, what's the time? Right, it's coming up to, well, been nearly 2.5 hours doing this now. So I'm going to take a break, I think, because, yeah, I need to stretch my legs. Plus, I need to work on the steering because, yeah, little things like this where it's got a mind of its own when it's stopped. It shouldn't be doing that. Which means the wheel's not fully set up. It's working, the feedback's there, but it's a little bit overreactive in certain situations, but that just needs some filters applied. I think it's the game settings more than anything. Yeah. I think it just needs a little bit of in-game damping. Right, I'm going to leave it there, and we'll come back to this at some point. But thanks for watching. It was only supposed to be me messing around. It ended up doing a couple of events. Right, so take care. See you in the next one. Bye for now.